Right, good afternoon. Junk Journal January, number 14, from the day. I've read into that. I'm going to put things on a page that I have collected today. That's it. So, I've just done a gel printing session. My back is absolutely killing me. So anyway, I covered the page. Those are for tomorrow, which is barcode. Which is going to be weird, but anyway. So from today, I've got some receipts. I went into town basically, and I've got a load of receipts. The works. What did I get in the works? Oh, yes, I've got those beads. I thought they'd be really nice to do something with. Yeah, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, I went into a couple of charity shops. That's for tomorrow. I also went into a paint shop because one day I dream of having my own home. And I picked up these colour cards. Oh, they're beautiful. Look at those colours. Not saying that I'd use all of them, but I just love those colours. So I thought this one would look quite nice as a pocket. So I'm just thinking, I'm covered in glitter. Look how shiny I am. Some of my gel printing that I've done. I might keep the barcodes for tomorrow. I think I've kind of got an idea for that. Is it going to look a bit odd if I just cover the whole thing? Actually, it'll be fine because from my gel printing, where is it? I've got a ton of tissues, so I could lay tissue. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Right, on it. Okay, so that's for tomorrow. That's my parking ticket. I was a good girl, paid me parking ticket. So I've got a couple of these. I can make those into little tags actually. Oh, no, I've only got one. I had two. No, maybe not. What was that? Oh, fabric. Yes, I've got this packaging from the beads that I got in the works. I've got my oldie receipt, which I might use, might not. Because, yeah, I needed a bit of top up, basically. Will that fit in there? No. We could do it the other way around, actually, and use that as the tag. And this is the pocket. Yeah. Okay, right. Okay. Yeah, because if I use this gel print, that's pink, right. Okay, so if I stick all these down, hang on, I'll get there. Okay, stop saying okay. I've literally got a room full of gel prints at the moment. Oh, Struth. I say it every time, don't I? Oh, Struth. It's really hard. Anyway, I hope are you all well. It's I say it's been really nice today because I've actually been able to get out, not in the rain. Which, you know, because in the UK, if you're not in the UK, we have had so much rain to the point that some towns and villages have been flooded and people can't get out of them. So, poor things. Yeah, poor things. Not nice. And then on Facebook, I've got to tell you, everybody's like had their electric bills and gas bills for the winter. There's a lot of very unhappy people. Yeah. I'm really glad I've got a smart meter actually, because it does let me know. Because I don't know if I told you this before. Anyway, I was discussing with my daughter the other day actually about right, I'll use that as a tag. That I'm really glad I've got one because it lets me keep a very close eye on what I'm spending every day. So otherwise, yeah, that was what I was going to say, sorry. I used to just blindly have the heating on I'm going to be perfectly honest, I just used to put it on and not worry about it because I knew that I was paying enough each month to cover it. Well, since the massive rise that we've had in our energy, this is not tearing, I don't think it's quite dry yet. Yeah, so since that came in, as I say, I've been watching the smart meter regularly, and thank heavens I have been, because like I said, I just used to blindly have it on and not even think about it because I knew that my direct debit was covering what I used. It still is, but I have not had my heating on. Oh, I don't know, I can't remember the last time I had it on. And yeah, I bought one of those giant floofy jumper things that you can get on Amazon, which have got Sherpa fleece lining. It was £17. I've saved that on my bills. Yeah, and they're really comfortable to wear, and like I say, super floofy. So just make sure I put the camera in the right place. Not quite. Let's bring it down a bit. There we are. Sorry, it's quite late. Well, it's evening actually. I said afternoon, but it's evening. Yeah, and the sun has disappeared, obviously. So anyway, like I say, really glad that I was sensible and watched my bills. Yeah. One of my friends has just had, well, she's like, I don't know how I'm going to pay for it. And I thought, well, you know, we were all been warned enough. It shouldn't come as a big surprise, quite frankly. So, she's not a very close friend. Oh dear. What must you think of me? Enjoyed that page, even though it was a disaster filming it. Right, okay. While that's all drying, I can always hit it with the heat gun if I need to. Come on, stick. Why aren't you sticking? You're going to tear now, are you? That's fine. Right, so got my parking ticket, got my receipt for one of my shop buys. So I think I'm going to turn that into a tag. What I might do is just do a little bit of collage on that. I don't really want to lose that hole. I love the hole. I don't know why. I just do. Right, let's put you up there. Glue thingy over there. I need to make a pocket. Doesn't need to be a massive one. What I might do is actually use that top bit. If we cut this down a little bit. Can use that as well. I don't know about you, but I'm going into the shops lately and I'm like, yeah, I don't need that. Don't need that. I'm not, I don't know, trying to spend money and I can't. So, right, collage paper, Susan, come on, brain on. Not that I've got loads of money, oh, that's alright, but I'm very careful. Let's just say that. Right, so, come on, what do you want to do? I don't know. I definitely want to keep the hole. I like the hole, so we can do that there. Okay. Once again, I've run out of room. Let's put that there. Get myself organised in a minute. Are you enjoying this challenge thing? It's yeah, it's definitely a challenge. Some days it's like I don't know what to do. So yeah, it's challenging me. That's not what you're doing, you daft bat. Oh, honestly. God. It get worse. Yeah, it's like this one. I just didn't have a clue, honestly, and before I went out, I thought, oh, I know what I can do. I'll just save any little bits and bobs that I get today, like receipts and things like that, and that is from my day. Whether she means something else, I don't know. But then I think that is the idea of the whole challenge, is to your perception of that prompt. I could be completely wrong, but that's what I'm taking from today's. Right. I've got a little flower there. We could put a little flower on. Stamped with watercolour they are. And they're good fun to do. To do some more. Oh, I've just torn a petal. Ooh, like that there. Yeah, they're lovely, those paint chips, aren't they? I think they're awesome. So I do dream of one day just being able to paint my house whatever colour I fancy. I have been given permission to paint, but it's got to be well, beige basically. So I'm like, meh, not that bothered. Might just leave that, shall I? Now I did do some orange gel printing, so oh dear, excuse me, that came out of nowhere. Sorry about that. Could do that. And then just cut the hole again, couldn't we? I say we, I mean me. Couldn't I? I think that should still show through. I might go with the gel matte medium. It's sometimes easier. Yeah, it was absolutely rammed in town actually. I was really surprised. Lots and lots of people, which is quite unusual for my little town. I don't know. There weren't any more sales on. I was just trying to think, why would there be that many people in there? Maybe they just went in because it had stopped raining and you could actually get out and not worry about getting soaking wet for a change. It could be the reason. And it's a Saturday anyway. So those that work all week, it's their first chance, isn't it, I suppose? Now, I don't suppose that's going to cut with the water brush, is it? Because it has got paint on it. I don't know. It's a bit rough, but I'm getting covered. I'm just going to put it over here on one of these silicone matte things. You won't be able to see it, but I want it to just sit there Oh, actually, I could bring it here. Everybody get out of the way. Thank you. I just had to scrub my hands because I was covered in paint. Right, on the back I need a plain-ish paper. Oh dear, got the sniffles now. Just completely spammed up that. Just trying to think if that was English and it's not. So. I'm only going to go to there, I think, because it might be really a pain to try and cut that out of paper and have it look anything decent anyway. I might have to pause you and do a bit of drying. Let's put a little bit of that on there. Sorry, I'm not talking very much, am I? Could be a blessing. Yeah, nothing much to say really. It's just been one of those days. My daughter rang me while I was out. Do you want to come for a walk with the dogs? I said, I'm in town. Oh. I was like, yeah, look at me having a life. Getting out of the house. Oh, honestly. They do make me laugh, my kids. I rang the youngest one up last night because I want to do some free floating shelves in my room. I've just decided to bite the bullet, and I don't care if my landlady cares or not. And I said to her, because her husband is a plumber, and I said, has he got a stud finder, you know, to find the studs in the wall? No. What? How can a plumber not have a stud finder? I just, yeah. I was like, okay, alright. Who knows? She might be telling me the truth. I think she just wanted to get rid of me. Which, you know, is fine. Right, there's one. Yeah, I'm going to have to, because I don't even, no, that's nowhere near dry. So I need to zap that, I need to zap that. Let's just do the other one while we're here. So I'll put that over here out of the way for a moment. Right, so if we have that as a pocket, I think that's going to be quite nice. Quite different. It is going to need, you knew that. It's quite spotty, so I don't think it needs much else. Because I like spotty. Right, that definitely needs covering. Right, so that's the pocket. No, we need plain on there, don't we? What do I do with that paper? Boring, but it works. Right, let's glue you. Yeah, I couldn't think what else to do before the day. I mean, what else, you know, what does that actually mean? So, slightly thrown by that one. So this is my take on it anyway. Gluing glue goes everywhere, doesn't it? Yep, so tomorrow is barcode. Again, I'm just going to go with the obvious and just do a load of barcodes. Don't know. I was wondering if there's a, I don't know, what would you say? Not an app, but you know, a site where you can go and sort of type your name in and it comes up in barcode form. I don't know. I thought that'd be quite fun. Now, quite handily, I happen to have one of those punches. So, is it the same? Yeah, near enough. Euro punch, if you want to know what they are. That will be fine. Right, okay. Let's see if I can find something. Could go quite mixed media-y, couldn't we? Could put a circle on there or something. Why not? It's just a... I'll do. That's fine. And that'll tie the two tags together then, basically. You can just about see the ticket for the car through there. Sorry, I'm looking at my page up there. You can just about see the ticket that I got. Not a fine, a parking ticket. I was a good girl. Oh, I've got to do that one as well. Right, let's oh, I saw that. I can't cope with glue stick at the moment. It's slightly messy, especially that purple one. It's good stuff, but it's just so messy. Stay still. Cut it off. Stop being so lazy. Okay. Right, I'm going to give everything a quick blast. Oh, well, let's do that little one and then you'll see all of them done then. Yeah, got a nice bit of fabric out of the RSPCA. It was just a scrap. It's 50p. It was really nice though. Could just do that. And then put a bit of that on. That'll do. Glue stick, why not? Oh, actually, why am I being a twit? I should have left that empty. Too late. I was thinking I could have had that showing, couldn't I, as part of my day thing, but it's too late. I have covered it. Lovely old book page from the lovely Louine. Thank you, my dear. Do I want to put a bit of that on? I might. You're not really going to see it because it's going to be right down in the pocket, that one. But come here. Okay. Now I need to cover the back to do with it. There it is. I filed it in the bin, which was a bit naughty. It's like a rebellion. Stay there. Right. I think we can safely say goodbye to that one. Is that everything? I think it is. Now I just need to do a bit of drying because these are all very wet. I think about that. Right, let me pause you. I will be back in a moment, but that is soaking and these are soaking too. So save you having to hear a heat gun, I'll pause you. Let me a second. Right, everybody's dry now, which is all good. I've just remembered when I was out, at the charity shop, I picked up a plant book. Well, it's a colouring in book, and it's got plants in it. So I've just wondered if one of those might look quite good on there to go with the page. I pulled out this bit because the rest of it is I don't know where it is. Where are you, book? Oh, I know. Didn't I? Yeah, it's a colouring in book. I picked it up for £1, but I thought these would make really nice journaling pages. I am planning on doing a journal, and I thought I'd do it with you all step by step, because I get a lot of people who are quite new, and it's like, oh, you know, really want to do it and all this, that and the other, and they're kind of a bit nervous to start it. So I don't know if you remember, about, crikey, I don't know, it was last year or the year before, I bought the sunflower kit with every intention of making it, and I've never actually done it. So I think it's time it came out of its little storage folder, and I thought I would do, I don't know, Sunflower Saturday. Let's call it that, shall we? Actually, I ought to keep that, didn't I? I was tearing it up to put on here. Let's do daffodils. Yeah, we'll do it on a Saturday, or I will do it on a Saturday. I won't do any of it without you. It'll literally be a step by step. So you can tune in if you want. You haven't got to. It is completely optional, as you know. So yeah, I thought it'd be a good one for those that are quite new and are a little bit nervous about starting one. Lord only knows I'm no expert, but I thought we could just make one together anyway. So there we are. Does that look a bit silly on there? It's too big from there. Could tear it out. Yeah. Let's just do a really quick bit of fussy cutting. You'll do. Do you know, I've done it again. I've left my glasses on. No wonder I'm struggling. My head's going back further and further. Yeah. Let me know if you think you fancy that. I can do it on my own. I mean, you know. If you want to see the construction of a sunflower journal, all I've done is cut out some of the ephemera. It was a kit I bought. I will have to find who I bought it off of on Etsy. It was a digital. It's a really nice one actually, but I just haven't got around to it. I don't even know where it is, I'll be honest with you. I'll have to find it. I thought it was up there. I don't know. I'll find it. Yeah. So I keep getting on my junk journal page actually on Facebook. People are sort of, you know, oh, I want to do it, but not quite sure what to do. I keep asking really, because it's like, well, you don't have to watch, you know, but it's just polite. I'm just overly polite maybe. I don't know. My mother brought me up right. Right. Slightly dodgy cutting, but it's good enough. Yeah, anyway, I think I was saying Rachel started her, oh, what did she call it? I can't remember what she called it now. Anyway, she started it again. It's not the stitchery one. It's where she makes bits for junk journals every week. Weekly challenge, that was it. Yeah, Roxy's weekly challenge. And I did it again. Was it last year or the year before? I think it was the year before, wasn't it? But yeah, I thought I would start using some of the elements that she is making to do in my book when I get it started. Right. Okay, I think that's all the elements done now. I don't need that anymore. I filled up my art glitter glue. Right. Okay. Come here. Now the weird thing is called all the receipts the heat gun, and those that are thermal receipts, it's turned them all black. So that was fun. Right. You gonna come out? Well done. Ooh, wibbly wobbly line. Got to cram quite a lot into this little thing actually. Again, I'm going to keep it away from the spine, because as you can see, it's a bit of a roly-poly at the best of times. So from today, got my car parking receipt when I went to town. Under there, buried, now heat reacted, is the receipt from the RSPCA, I think it was. So out of a paint chip, which I dream of having colours, I've completely covered the colour, Wally, and a little RSPCA ticket, and then this was the packaging off of those beads from The Range, which is a shop in the UK, in case you're not in the UK. Did I do any more on that? No. Was that the last one we did? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Hobbies. I've got to check myself now. Yeah. No, I didn't do anything more. coloured in those a bit more, I think. That was it. This isn't going to stick. It's being a pain. Right, I'll give you an idea. I need to let that dry for a little bit longer. Right, so packaging, paint chip, and then this little diddy one here. Tuck it in that way. So there we go. Out of a load of old top, I've got a pocket which is refusing to stick. It's not fair really on it because it's very bent. So there we are. I hope you enjoyed it really. Let me give you a close-up. So from the day, that's all I could think to do. It'll do. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. And the gel printing session, I have filmed it. It's a disaster movie, but I put a warning in. I'm going to need to clip this. Yeah, I'll let you go. I'll see you tomorrow for this lot. I don't know what I'm going to do, but yeah, we'll see. Bye.